In today's interest rate markets, let's take a look at the 2-year note futures as they're trading lower today. 2-year note futures giving back recent gains to trade lower today on increased volume as we're seeing some pretty heavy selling pressure in the market today. Currently priced at 104.08 in the futures market. Now looking at the driving factors today, the primary driver was the release of the delayed U.S. non-farm payrolls report coming in much stronger than anticipated, as we did see a much larger increase in jobs as well as a decrease in the unemployment rate. And that was enough to impact the entire yield curve today, but particularly the shorter end of the curve, as we're seeing this heavier selling pressure in the 1s, 2s, and 3s in today's price action, as the markets are now adjusting for the possibility that the Fed may delay a potential cut that had been priced in, now moving that possibility further out on the time frame and reaction to this data point. So again, we'll have some further data points this week, highlighted by some inflation data on Friday, so that dynamic could shift. But as we move through today, certainly the much stronger than anticipated labor data is having an impact in the market. Now looking at the yields, we're looking at that 2-year yield. It is up 6 basis points today to a little bit over 351 basis points. So we're seeing it moving back up here towards the middle of the range, but certainly seeing quite a shift in that dynamic today across the entire yield curve. Now, when you look at the curve, it is higher across the entire curve, but it is flattening some today as we're seeing the bigger reaction in the shorter end of the curve, particularly as I pointed out, the 1s, 2s, and 3s, where we're seeing yields up 5, 6 basis points. Back end of the curve, you're seeing the yield up anywhere from 3 to 4 basis points, depending on where it falls on the curve. So again, as it looks today, some flattening in the curve, but yields moving higher across the entire curve, with the 2-year giving back the recent gains and now trading down to, I believe, a 5-session low, as we see yields moving higher on heavy selling pressure in today's market.